What is the most useless fact you know? Penguins have an organ above their eye that converts seawater into fresh water. When penguins don't know if the water is safe, they push their mates in it to check. South Sudan, Palau and Vanuatu are the only countries where Elizabeth II can be charged with a crime. If you plant a seed from a lemon, you won't necessarily end up with a lemon tree. You could get an orange tree or a mandarin tree or a pomelo tree. If you eat a polar bear's liver, you will die from vitamin A overdose. Wallabies can pause their pregnancy, called embryonic diapause. A baby wallaby, Joey, is born after gestating for only 4 weeks, and then spends the next 2 months in mom's pouch. If mom becomes pregnant again while the first baby is still in her pouch, the development of the second embryo will pause and resume when her pouch is Joey free. WD-40 stands for Water Displacement 40th Formula. They literally took the name off the test tube on their 40th attempt. You have a higher chance of dying while walking to purchase a lottery ticket than you do of actually winning the lottery. A second is called a second because it is the second division, pars minuta secunda of the hour by 60, the first division being a minute, pars minuta prima. Spiders have 48 knees. I don't know why I remember it. I just do. Koalas have 2 penises. Ohio is the only US state that doesn't share any letters with the word mackerel. Infants come pre-programmed to tread water and keep their heads above water. We then forget how to do this as toddlers and have to be taught. Black hole image is the highest resolution image ever taken. Snapple bottle caps have useless facts on them. Very few women have symmetrical breasts, and the left tit is usually bigger than the right. The difference can be as significant as 20%, which is still totally normal. The C in Roman names, like Caesar and Cicero, is pronounced as a K. This is why the German and Dutch words for emperor, which stem from Caesar, are Kaiser and Kaiser instead of Caesar and Caesar. A man in India has had his arm above his head for 42 years. You can only kill a starfish by cutting up its central disc. Edit. Guys, okay, I get it. Essentially I mean you can only kill one by permanently desecrating the central disc. Somehow, whether it dries up, you set it on fire, you boil it, etc. What I'm saying is unless you attack the central disc for massive damage, the thing is going to weaken. So-called gut strings for acoustic Spanish guitars were originally made from the small intestines of slaughtered sheep. Asterisk. The production material only changed to nylon during World War II, when all available gut was used in the production of surgical thread for wounded soldiers. Apophysis is the technical term for talking about something by saying you won't talk about it. Now I'm not going to talk about my opponent's sexual orientation, or in an argument. I'm not even going to mention how you left the dirty dishes in the sink again. Right, double quotation. The Douglas C-47/DC-3 has flown at more countries than exist in the world today. Polar bears are always horny. Wombat's paws are square. Stares at music degree on wall. Sigh. The barnacle is an animal with the biggest penis length to size ratio. One of the procedures to fire the engines on Apollo 14 was called burn baby, burn. Lip skin and butthole skin are the same type of skin. Pistol shrimp capture its prey by snapping its claw, which creates a tiny bubble filled with nothing, which of course rapidly cavitates in a process that briefly creates temperatures as hot as the surface of the sun. There are bees native to Australia that are blue and black striped rather than yellow and black. Google blue banded bee. 1/3 of Taiwanese funeral processions involve a stripper. All the swans in England belong to the Queen. In World War I, the British Mark V tank was either male or female based on its armament.